Yes, welcome back to Daybreak. And like we told you, what we're doing today is World Children's Day. Today we want to talk about some these amazing kids who are here and they've done amazing things with their lives in the techosphere, I guess, if there's a word like that. I have to be my best behavior because unajua wanaweza enda kuandika hiyo kwa exam next time waseme Willis alisema techosphere. But anyway, we have Brenda Mwelu. At the end there, we have Ashley Chepkorir and Betty Chow. Welcome to Daybreak. Welcome to Citizen TV.
Thank you.
I guess first, maybe you can tell us, Brenda, what school do you go to and your age as well?
My name is Brenda Mwelu. I'm 16 years old and I'm currently a Form 3 student at the Mpesa Foundation Academy.
All right. So all of you at the Mpesa Foundation Academy?
Yes.
Right. And what about you, Ashley?
My name is Ashley Chepkorir. I go to Mpesa Foundation Academy. I'm a Form 3 student going to Form 4.
Yes. So next year?
Yes.
When do you talk candidate? Tomorrow exams zinanilisiwa mapema.
I'm Betty Chow. I'm 16 years old and I'll be joining Form 3 next year.
Oh, you'll be joining Form 3 next year. So you're in Form 2
yeah.
right now. All right. So maybe let's start with Brenda again and tell us, you know, you've developed an app. Tell us what the app, what the app does.
Okay, me and my group, we are a group of 5 girls.
Okay.
We developed Albicare app. So Albicare is basically an app that connects people living with albinism. It's an app whereby you can learn more about albinism, and it also offers a platform whereby people with albinism can report cases. And if you're a parent and you have a child living with albinism, you don't know how to take care of them, which type of clothes like to dress them, the type of sunscreen and everything, through the app you're able to get guidelines on how you can dress them. Also through the main reason why we came up with this app was if you look in Tanzania or at the coast of Kenya, there are many cases of human trafficking. Mainly this affects people with albinism. We've had myths that their body parts have medicinal powers, which is completely false. So we are trying to demystify the myths and teach them that this is a normal person. The only difference is that they don't have melanin. They are not able to filter, their skin is not able to filter out the UV rays. So they are very prone to skin cancer. So we want, because today is the World Children's Day, we are doing this. We want to see people living with albinism having a long lifespan. We want to reduce the deaths and also the skin cancer because it causes deaths. And also if you look at most of the people, they are the low income people. Right. So we are trying to help them in raising their children. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually very noble as well. Going to come back to you a little bit later as well. Ashley, what about yours? What app did you develop and what does it do?
I work with 4 other girls and we came up with the Smart Farmer app. This is an app that helps farmers. Global warming has come with different changes, though some of us are reluctant to accept, but that is what it is. And it will not change until we do something. So the climate pattern has changed. Different crops are doing well in different parts they weren't doing before. And the Smart Farmer app helps the farmer know which crop does best in that region. What can they do about it? How will they change their farming methods? They're used to planting beans, but now they have to plant maybe potatoes or rice. How will they do this? The app helps them know how to plant, how to harvest, and even during the maintenance period, which fertilizer to put in and whatever they have to do. Kenya's backbone is agriculture, and if agriculture is declining, it means it's going to be our downfall. And we sat down and looked at this, and we want our GDP to grow. We want Kenya to be a better place, and that is why we came up with the app.
Wow, I'm telling you what, man. Solely book and J. What were you doing at 16? Let me just, in a seller, pause and think about it. What about you, Betty?
I was partnering with Brenda. We worked on the Albicare. Yeah, we came up with the idea and then we decided to work on it. part of our motivation also came from the fact that we have some students in our school who are living with albinism, and then they shared some of their experiences, and they were so sad and realized that these cases would have been solved if there was the existence of such an app as Albicare. Yeah, something else about the app that she did not mention is that it caters more on the security threats. Like, there are a lot of countries in Africa that have these security threats, like Malawi, South Africa. The people living with albinism are threatened. Most of them are abducted, and then their body parts are used for malicious purposes. Now, our app also counters that by creating self-awareness to the people, telling them that it's just the skin color, they just lack the melanin, it's nothing more than that. And we hope that when people know that it's just the skin color, they'll demystify the misconceptions, and then they live in peace. Yeah.
And Brenda, also, I guess, back to you. So what made you, before, I don't know, I'm sure you didn't just wake up and say, you know what, this is what I want to do. What interested you in tech to the level where now you're developing an app?
The main aim first was to make an impact to the society. My main aim didn't come as income or so. It was more of what can I do to the society? How can I help the marginalized groups? Growing up in the rural Kambani, it's very hot. So I would see the people with albinism with a lot of freckles, then their lips would turn. Like, you would see them suffering. Then I was like, why do they have to go through this? What's the cause of this? Through that, I actually learned that there are two types of albinism, OCA and OA. So I was interested in the science behind lack of, like, their skin color. So I came to learn from a lot of research. I learned that they also face a lot of problems. So, like, I wanted to make an impact. How can I make an impact to the society? I only wanted to make, I did not want to go to a large level. I wanted to look on a specific part of the society. So because the school also offers, the school is technologically based, so I one day as I was in class, I decided I was doing a maths assignment. Then I started thinking about what can I do to the society. Then I remembered my classmates, they are in Form 2, they have albinism. So I asked myself, do people know more about albinism, or they are just ignorant about it? So I took that part and decided to research so that I can teach people more about albinism.
So you actually went and did your own research, and because I know I didn't even know there are two types of albinism.
Yeah,
Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. You actually have done your research well. Actually, what about you? For you to go to Smart Farmer, ni mzuri sana nafanya mambo ya farming kwa sababu mimi napenda kukula. So tunaweza fanya kazi pamoja. So tell us, how did you think about developing that app?
So I come from Nandi County, and we major in agriculture and farming. And it was so sad because I have a friend whose dad lost all his crops because of the change in weather patterns. And it was so hard on her because the dad underwent midlife crisis and all these things. So the family fell apart, and I tried to look at it, and it was agriculture. If a father losing the main income destroys the whole family, what can I do about it? So I talked to Grace. Grace is my friend, and Umi. And we were saying that they realize even for them in their region it's the same. And we wanted to...
So they come from different regions?
Yeah, Umi comes from Garissa, and Grace comes from Kikuyu. So we decided to help Kenya as a whole because we come from different places. And we don't want to see our friends losing parents because of loss incurred during farming. We really don't want that. So we sat down and researched. We looked at the statistics done by the Agriculture Board. We looked at everything, and we sat down, brainstormed, look at what can we do. And we realized that we just got a perfect solution, which is the Smart Farmer app. Yes.
What is interesting to me is that you guys actually sat down, went through research, and that the fact that they are coming from stories that you've seen, and you didn't just see them and say, watch out on me. That's actually a very good thing as well. So you joined her as well.
Yeah, once she came up with the idea, she shared it, and I was touched for sure, because we are living with these people in our daily lives. And I also joined her. We did research together with her. Yeah, and then we found out that it's happening, but the reason as to why it's not coming out, it's because it's a small group, you know. It just comes out once in a while, but it's not taken care of. And we decided to just design this app, create it so that it may be able to help those people, because no matter how few you are, you still have rights. Yeah.
Wow. I'm telling you, man, Leo, I'm totally inspired. I'm totally inspired by this conversation. So, over the course of it, from the time you decided you did research, were there any challenges that you faced that maybe, I'm thinking there are other 16-year-olds in your class or even at home, and you have to do research and do these things and develop an app and all this stuff. So were there any challenges you faced during the course of developing the app?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's start with you this time.
Okay. My challenge was mostly time. We are students, we still have to study. So you need to study, you need to go to sports. Yeah, you also have music classes. So you really have to plan your time well. Yeah, you really need to arrange your schedule properly so as to get time to develop this app. Yeah, that was my main challenge during all this process.
What about you?
The same time, but during the process, I also encountered a challenge. You see, there are 37.7 million users in Kenya these are Kenyans who use smartphones. What about the others who don't use smartphones? That was my challenge. And 40% of the users who use smartphones are farmers. But we want to get everyone on board. We just don't want the 40%. So we had a challenge, wondering how will this app work with the rest of the farmers. And then we found a solution. We could use USSD code, which is just like SMS, and the farmers could access the app. So that was our major challenge, but eventually we faced out the challenge, and we hope that it will be solved.
All right. Wow. And for you, Brenda?
For Albicare, our main problem on our app, we're only targeting a small group. We were afraid of having a very small target market. So we researched, then found out we are not only dealing with people with albinism alone. We also need their relatives, and also we also need to partner with societies. So my main problem, the main challenge that I used to look at it was, what if our target market is too small to cater for our needs? So after that we researched, then we found out that it's not only about the people living with albinism, their relatives, their friends, their teachers, and everyone at large, the society at large. So we decided that our target market was going to be the society at large. Yeah.
All right. And somebody will probably be watching and wondering, okay, these kids are amazing, they're brilliant, they're smart. Do they do anything else apart from for lack of a better kukwai chopi? What for example is your favorite music or movies? A movie you watched lately that was dope. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I love a lot of things. I guess it is how I was brought up. I was brought up to be open and be open to new things. So my best music is Issues by Julia Michaels. And I love watching series. Comes with the storyline, and I love reading novels. Most of all, I love hanging out with my friends, because throughout the challenges that I've gone through in my life, friends and family have always proved to be there for me. Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Okay, I love spending time with my family. I really enjoy when I spend time with my dad, my sisters, and my mother. I also love reading novels. Yeah, I read novels a lot. Then my favorite song, it just came up, No Brainer by Justin Bieber.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I also love books. I think that's a similarity among us. I love books, novels. My favorite one is Notes and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. I also love music. I'm an outgoing person. I can relate well with anyone. It depends on the circumstances. My favorite artist is Ariana Grande.
Have you seen her album? It's amazing.
Well, I'll definitely have to check it out now, and I'll check it out with Victoria as well. So we can check out the brand new album. But she does amazing as well.
Yeah.
She sells out arenas and crowds, and she's doing good.
Yeah.
She's doing good. Today is World Children's Day, and there are many children who I don't know if you know this, but you guys are actually blessed, fortunate, and to be envied that you have these opportunities. But maybe there are children who are watching right now who maybe haven't been accorded that opportunity, but all they have is a dream. They also want to do something of the same sort, or even more. I want you to take this opportunity to just maybe talk to them and even their parents, because they might be parents who are watching, and you know, sometimes parents wanasema mbona usikue kama ule unaona watoto wenzako wanafanya nini. So maybe you can take some time just to give advice to those children who are watching, and maybe also to their parents. So for you, your camera will be that one right there, and for you it will be that one, and for you as well, there's that one. Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I would like to tell all the students at home, maybe you are afraid of getting out of your comfort zone. Don't be scared to dream. If your dream isn't big enough to dream you, then it's not a dream. You have to have a bigger dream that scares you and that frightens everyone. To the parents, continue supporting your children. My greatest supporter is my mom, Agnes, and I love her very much. And to also the other students, just work hard in everything you do. Don't lose hope. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Ashley?
This is a touching one, because what the Mpesa Academy does is they sponsor children who come from poor backgrounds, and we've been there. We are with you, whether you've experienced challenges in terms of money, it's okay, you'll be there. What you just have to do is believe in yourself, believe you can do anything. Just the other day I was telling my two cousins, Noel and Neil, that I used to watch this private school being advertised on the TV, and I used to tell my mom, Mom, I want to join this school. And my mom told me, it's okay. If you want, you can join. It does not matter whether you have money or not. And here I am today at the Mpesa Foundation Academy. I don't pay any fee, but they believed in me. They believe in my strength, the confidence I showed, and they were there. So what I can tell you outside there, please believe in yourself and always have somebody to look up to, because that will motivate you every morning. I look up to my sister. She wakes up every day and works for our efforts for everyone, just to make herself better every day. Have someone to look up to and always stand by your guides and believe in yourself, be true to you. Yes.
All right. Yeah, actually, if it was spoken word, we would have done this. Go ahead.
Okay, for me, to all the children out there, once you have something in mind, just go for it. Even if you think your idea is not that good, just get someone to help you, and then you develop yourself as you keep on growing. And to the parents, support your children. Do not only encourage your children to take part in academic issues only. They also have to make an impact to the society. They also have to help others. They also have to develop in many different ways. And not all students are blessed in matters academics. There's some who can do better in other sectors. So parents, support your children. Yeah, and my greatest supporter has been my mom. Mom, big up to you.
Yes, sir. I'd like to say that I have also been inspired by your stories. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. Many thanks to the Mpesa Foundation Academy for even allowing you guys to come through. We do appreciate you guys and what you're doing for the students of this country and the young people of this country. And to see you people at this age, at 16, let me tell you what, Mimi, I wanted to be a rapper.
You can still be a rapper.
I'm not saying it's bad to be a rapper. It's also good if you're out there and that's what you're into. I mean, like they said, you can be whatever it is that you
Yeah.
put your mind to. But to see you guys at 16 so focused, not lose that focus. And I guess, I mean, the sky is not even the limit. It's just a stepping stone to even greater heights.
Yeah.
So all the best. I'm sure nitawaona hapo. Njoo technology pia iko na pesa mingi. So you're the billionaires of the future. Even though you said that you know, you're not in it exactly for the money, but to impact people. So I hope you guys at home have also been inspired by these amazing stories of Brenda, Ashley, and Betty. You know, of course, piga kapicha. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of SMSs about sisi tunaweza join aje mtoto wangu ako na hii. So what we're going to do is I'll try to take the information from the supervisors who brought them here, and then we'll see if we can post them online, or you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to us on Citizen TV. Don't go too far though. Daybreak continues. Victoria Riboderi is coming up. She's also been watching silently from the sidelines, very inspired. She's even been taking notes on her phone. So that's coming up in a short while. But again, thank you girls and all the best. And shout out to your parents. Hata wamefanya kazi. Sasa mom, if you're watching, I also love you. My own mother, Ruth Akinyiraburu. Hi. All right, guys. We'll take a short break and then we'll be back. Don't go too far. Daybreak continues. Wow.